Hey Aquarius, thanks for checking out your love and romance reading for December 2022. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus, because we are checking in with love here. You might stumble upon this a few months from now, a few years from now. It's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. Keep in mind, it's a general reading for the collective, so not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading for the collective after all. But we're going to check in here and see what messages are coming up for all of our Aquarius darlings out there in YouTube land who stumble upon this video. Alrighty, my dear. So, the first card we have coming up here is the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign person, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Fire sign is going to be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you have a fire sign placement, you may be kind of focusing on those houses or those areas of your life, and you may be, if you're single, meeting a significant, potential partner through those avenues. Now, the King of Wands is very much a very passionate energy for me in my readings. So some of you may be encountering somebody with these kinds of characteristics, regardless of male or female, regardless of gender. You may be encountering a love partner who has the characteristics of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very much a self-made person. This is someone that did not have things handed to them. This is someone who worked very hard for everything they had in their life and came up from very humble means, very humble background, and kind of created a wealth or abundance or success for themselves in their adult life. So you may be encountering this kind of person. The thing about the King of Wands, since King of Wands worked so hard to obtain everything and to be where they're at, they have a very soft spot in their heart for others, and have this philanthropic aspect to themselves. They want to help. They want to mentor. They want to give. They want to teach. They want to contribute. They're very charity and things like this. And so maybe some of you are feeling like you're wanting to get into volunteering or working with certain charities or organizations, especially this time of year when the holidays roll around. A lot of people kind of want to be involved or be of service. And it could be that in this capacity, you may be meeting someone. You may be meeting someone through volunteering, through charity, through some kind of fundraising, because the King of Wands is very much a giver in this way, and really wants to see other people do well and come out of difficult situations. So you may be meeting somebody like this. King of Wands for me in my readings can also be somebody who's very passionate. Okay, so sometimes this is like a lover versus a spouse, or a lover versus life partner. It may be more of that passionate connection. There's feelings here. There's shared feelings. There's shared concern for one another. You may have great conversations. You may laugh together. You may enjoy companionship together. But it may be more of a relationship where you have a strong past life connection. You have a strong chemistry with each other, but maybe perhaps you're not headed in the same direction in life, or you don't want the same things out of life. So it may be difficult to build something together despite having this connection, but you may choose to enjoy this connection together. That can also be an aspect of this card sometimes when it comes up for me in my readings. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Strength card. We got fire, honey. We got fire, my darlings. Fire, fire, fire. Strength is associated with the astrological sign of Leo. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, or somebody who is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you have Leo placements, definitely check out the Leo love reading for December, because the Leo energy is coming up strong here. Now, Strength card is commitment. It's loyalty. So maybe for some of you, there could be that lover dynamic or lover aspect where you all aren't exactly on the same page, but there could be a sense of we want to make this work. We want to find a way to make this work. We want to bring this into the everyday life and lay down roots and, create a home. Strength is a card of commitment, loyalty, right? A sense of vulnerability, also embracing vulnerability and embracing that feeling of love. It's going to be somebody who is going to defend us or be protective of us. Aquarius, that might be something that perhaps maybe you're manifesting. It could be something you're longing for, someone who's going to be loyal, committed, and stand up for you, like defend you. If, people are saying bad things about you or behaving disrespectfully towards you, you may be manifesting someone who's going to stand up and say, hey, you don't talk to Aquarius that way. You don't treat Aquarius that way. It's not okay. Like, you can't do that. You disrespect Aquarius, you disrespect me. Okay? So there could be this dynamic here for some of you, especially if there's like differences here with like your backgrounds or your paths. Sometimes I don't know if any of you have dated anybody who is kind of like from a different circle or a different background or different style, right? Maybe like in high school we would say, like like if a jock was dating like a goth kid or an emo kid, that would be very different. But maybe they were really into each other and maybe their friends hated each other. Oh my gosh, ew, why are you with the goth emo? Oh my gosh, ew, why are you with the jock? Like, I'm giving an example. Obviously as adults it would be something different, but it could be that kind of dynamic. Like, why are you with this particular type of person, right? But there could be a sense of like, standing up for each other. Like, we may have differences, but we connect, we vibe. What we have works for us, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the disrespect. You disrespect my person, you disrespect me. So there could be a sense of like mutually defending or protecting this connection and this relationship. The next card that's coming up here for everybody is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is going to be here a sense of working towards something. It can sometimes be feeling a little bit embarrassed. That could be if people are judging you or looking at you negatively or acting like, why are you with this person? I know some readers tend to see Two of Pentacles as like somebody who's two-timing, somebody who has more than one relationship going, but I don't read the Two of Pentacles in that way. I see it more of like trying to force something sometimes. And the message here can be like, relax. Don't work so hard to force this. Don't work so hard to push this along. Try to come into this with a sense of playfulness. So maybe you're really trying to show, hey, we have a lot in common, or hey, I'm a good catch, or you may be trying to demonstrate value, or you may be kind of trying to show that you can adapt and, find common ground. And sometimes the Two of Pentacles can tell us that we're pushing at it too much. We're pushing at it too hard, and just kind of relax. And we can make it work, and we can draw closer together by trying to come in and to add in a playful approach. That whole spoonful of sugar kind of aspect to it too here. There may be some difficult conversations. We may try really hard to set it up in a certain kind of way, and we may kind of dance around it. And the Two of Pentacles can just be kind of bringing in that playfulness, bringing in that humor, that little bit of like spoonful of sugar. Like, a little bit of sugar is going to go a long way here with the things that are being discussed, or the topics that are being figured out or agreed upon. And also, Two of Pentacles is a card for me that says, get outside of your head. I think that whatever is going on here, Aquarius, there's differences. There could be a significant difference in background, in style, in social circle, in beliefs, in age. There could just be some kind of significant difference, and you may be feeling kind of a little bit like judged by that. Or, oh my gosh, everybody's looking at me negatively. Everybody thinks, bad about me. And Two of Pentacles says, get outside of your head. Be here in the present moment. Do what you need to do. Enjoy the experience. Know that you're having the experience because you're meant to have the experience. And you have what you have because you're meant to have what you have. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And chances are they might not even be thinking about it as much as you think they are. They may have already forgotten it and moved on to something else. So get outside of your head and be in the present moment. You could be in this relationship and in this connection constantly thinking about like what's going to happen in the future and how to make things better in the future and how to set things up. You may some this person could be talking to you and you're thinking in your head, oh, what can I say to impress them? What can I say to reassure them? What can I say to convince them? What can I say to move this along? And the Two of Pentacles says, stop and just be in the moment. Hear what this person has to say. Engage in this way. Be in the here and now. And don't worry so much about how to steer the situation or how to speed things along. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius Collective is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups could be a new home, okay? A resolution to conflict, resolution to challenges. It's true love. It's soulmate love. It's emotional fulfillment and contentment, right? And so even though there may be some differences here, and even though there may be a sense of like judging, the Ace of Cups is saying that there's happiness in this relationship. There's love in this connection. And that love is filling up your hearts and giving you a sense of home, giving you a sense of peace, giving you a sense of bliss. There could even be coming out of the situation an actual move to a new home or a relocation or like getting a fresh start or creating a home together. Maybe it's not happening exactly in December, but you all may be talking about that stuff. You may already be looking towards the future and making plans for the future in a really significant way. Ace of Cups, like I said, is that soulmate true love, that emotional connection. And Ace of Cups has a really special meaning for me in my readings. Ace of Cups is like turning over that karmic leaf. We all have certain periods in our life where we have the same thing happen to us again and again and again. No matter how many times something is happening, we may, we may say, oh, this person's treating me terribly, and we end the relationship and we go on to the new relationship. But this new person is treating us the same way. And we might be like, what in the heck is going on? Because I said I didn't like it. I made a stand. I said no, but yet here I am again in the same situation. What in the heck is happening? Ace of Cups for me comes up when we have that awakening and we have that epiphany and we're like, oh my goodness, I totally see what the red flags are. I see what this person has in common with the person from before, and I totally get it now. And you're like, you know what, universe? I refuse to be in this situation ever again. I refuse to be unhappy. Life is short. I'm not going to tolerate this nonsense. And now that I know what to look out for, next time I see this coming, I'm going to spot it from a mile away and I'm going in the other direction. I'm not holding space in my life for this nonsense anymore. Universe is like awesome, wonderful, terrific. Aquarius is awake now. Aquarius is alert and has their eyes open. Aquarius no longer needs these painful and uncomfortable situations to poke them to wake up. Now that Aquarius is awake, Aquarius is ready to learn through love, support, loyalty, commitment, passion, friendship, laughter, adventure, excitement, all of these happy ways. And so we learn a lot through love, right? We experience a lot of our karma through love. And so you've been learning, a lot of you, your lessons in your love life through pain. When I see the Ace of Cups, it's telling me now it's going to switch around. Now you're going to learn lessons in this relationship, but now the lessons you're going to learn are going to be lessons that you enjoy, that are fun, that feel good, that bring you happiness, instead of lessons that rip your heart out, because you've made that shift. You've turned over that karmic leaf. So there's karma with this person. And I'm going to be honest with you. With all of this fiery energy and this Two of Pentacles, it's not going to be, easy breezy relationship. There's going to be things that between the two of you, you're going to have to work out. There's going to be some differences. There's going to be some challenges. But the Ace of Cups is telling us, and the Strength card is telling us, that you're going to be able to figure it out with love. With love, understanding, having a sense of humor about things, a sense of playfulness, coming together, sticking to it, and we're going to work it out. We're going to find a solution. We're going to make this work. So even though it's not an effortless relationship because there's differences here, you're going to learn and grow together in ways that are enjoyable instead of ways that are excruciating. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is water sign energy. And water sign is going to be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could be dealing with a water sign person, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're a water sign person, you may want to check out whatever your water sign placement is for the love readings here in the month of December. But the Knight of Cups can be expressions of love and romance. Now, I know a lot of people, unfortunately, have a negative view of the Knight of Cups because over the years in love readings, Knight of Cups has kind of gotten typecast as somebody who's fickle or somebody who might be a bit of a romancer or a womanizer. And that can be the aspect here sometimes. But with these other cards, I don't feel that. I don't feel that sense, coming from this card. I feel the sense of romance. Knight of Cups is also the pursuit of the things that make the heart smile. It's the pursuit of adventure and beauty and inspiration. So there could be something about this connection that's making you feel beautiful and see beauty around you. It could be something in this connection that's bringing you a sense of inspiration, where you're feeling inspired to make certain changes or improvements in your life, inspired to create artistically even. And I feel a sense of romance, like romantic expression. Maybe you thought you weren't into romance. Maybe you thought romance was silly. But you could find that with this connection, you love it. This could be a very expressive person romantically. They may be very romantic towards you, and you may just be saying, I love this. I am just eating this up. I am enjoying this. You may find that you have a romantic streak and you may be very expressive as your heart chakra is opening up here. With the Knight of Cups, I feel a sense of like a lot of verbal like not affirmation, but like reassurance, a lot of verbal expression. Like this is somebody that in their love language is like a lot of words. Like they will be very vocal, they will be very verbal about how much they mean to you, or how much you mean to them. Or vice versa. You may be vocal about how much they mean to you, but they may also be very vocal about how much you mean to them. So like a sense of like just expressions of love. Complimenting. That's another thing too. Maybe Aquarius, maybe that's been a challenge for you. Maybe like, oh, I can't find somebody that can pay me a decent compliment. But I feel like there's a lot of expressiveness here. A lot of beautiful, loving words. It could even be that in the discussion and in the communication, there's just kind of a very tactful, very positive, very beautiful, very eloquent way of communicating things and talking about things. So even though you may have some difficult conversations, they're being done in a really high vibrational way and in a way that is very like relieving, comforting, reassuring, upbuilding. It feels very positive. There's differences here, but I feel like you're working them out beautifully. As I said, you might want to check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements might resonate more than your sun sign or whatever this may be for you. There is a link in the description that will take you to the playlist so that you can see the other readings, and you can find them more quickly and more easily. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous day ahead. Or I should say a month ahead. I'm used to the weeklies and the dailies. Hopefully you guys will come back and check out the weeklies and the dailies I do on the channel. But if not, do come back and check out the January love message. Thanks for watching. Be well and take care, my darlings.